class. Today we are starting a new chapter, chapter number 6, geometry. Before we talk about geometry, first we will recall the topics that we have studied in class 4th. Now you can see first topic is open figures and closed figures. What is called closed figure, बच्चों? A closed figure is a figure which starts at the same point and ends at the same point. Okay, a figure that starts and ends at same point is called a closed figure. Now what is called open figure? Open figure is a figure which starts at one point and ends at another point. You can see here starting point and ending points are different. Here the starting point and ending point is same. So you can easily find out the difference between closed figures and open figures. Okay, now let us move on to the definition of polygon. Here you can see what is polygon. Polygon is a closed plane figure. Okay, polygon is a closed plane figure which is made up of 3 or more lines. Now we can say that this is also a closed figure, but it is not a polygon. Why it is not a polygon? Because in polygons it is made up of only straight lines. Okay, polygon cannot be made of curved lines. Okay, so it is a circle, it is a not a polygon. Okay, now you can see types of polygons. A polygon is a closed figure which is made up of 3 or more line segments. Here you can see here is 3 line segments and it is a closed figure, so it is a polygon. It is also closed. It is made up of 4 line segments. It is made up of 5 line segments and it is also a closed figure which is made up of straight lines. Hexagon is also a closed figure made up of 6 straight lines. Heptagon, this is also a closed figure that is made up of 7 straight lines. Octagon means a closed figure which is made up of straight lines that are 8 straight lines. So the figure with the number of free sides are known as triangle. Here you can see a figure, a closed figure or a polygon which is made up of 4 sides is known as the quadrilateral. What are the examples of quadrilateral? Rhombus, rectangle, square. These are the example of quadrilateral. Now the pentagon. Pentagon is made up of 5 sides. 6 sides polygon is known as hexagon. If we are having 7 sides in a polygon, then that is known as heptagon. And then octagon is made up of 8 sides. Okay, so we have recalled the polygons. Class, now let us move on to the concept of line, line segment and ray. So what is line? Line, you can see it is denoted by AB. Okay, now it is one point and it is another point, but we can extend line into both directions and there is no end point of line and we cannot measure line. Okay, means you cannot measure the length of any line. Okay, line is not having any end point and it can be extended in both the directions. Now what is ray? Ray also cannot be measured. Okay, ray is having one end point. Its starting point is we are knowing, but we are not knowing its ending point. So it is having only one end point and it can be extended in only one direction. What about line segment? Line segment is having a finite length. Okay, it is having a fixed length and it is having 2 end points. If it is having 2 end points, we cannot extend this line segment in any direction. Okay, so line is having an infinite length. We cannot measure the length of line and it can be extended in both directions and it is not having any end point. Ray ray is having one end point, it also cannot be measured and it can be extended only in one direction. Line segment is having two end points. It has a fixed length and we cannot extend line in any direction. Now let us move to the next topic, that is circle. We know about circle. Okay. What is called circle, bachcho? Circle, if we take any point on a plane, okay, and we put some point at the same distance from this point, okay, I am putting these points at the same distance from this point, at a fixed distance from this point, I am putting some points in the plane, and when I will be joining these points, so the curve made up of joining these points is known as a circle. A circle is defined as a set of points on a plane which are at same distance from the fixed point called the center. It means that circle is a curve that is made up of joining the points on a plane which are at same distance from a fixed point, and this fixed point is known as the center. So the point inside the circle which is at the same distance from all the points is known as, on the circle, is known as the center. It is a point inside a circle, we know this, and it is at the same distance from the all the points of the circle. So it is a center. Now what is called circumference? Circumference, when we join all the points, so this curve is made now. So this is the circumference. Okay. It is a set of points that form the circle. So this is the circumference. Here you can see this is the circumference of circle. Okay. The boundary of circle is known as the circumference. Okay. The length of the boundary is known as the circumference. Now what is called radius, bachcho? The distance from the center, to any point on the circle is known as the radius. ये देखिए, this is a point, and if we join this point to any point on the circle, it will be a radius. Like I can have this radius also, I can join the center here also. So this is also a radius. Okay, it is a radius, it is also a radius, it is also a radius. Now what is called chord? Chord, when we join two points on the circle, that is known as the chord. Now there is a difference between chord and diameter that I will be explaining you. A line segment that joins two points on the circle is known as the chord. We can join this point, we can join this point. Okay, so these all are the chord. Class, here you can see here is a chord that is passing from the center of the circle. So this chord is known as the diameter. There is one necessary condition in the diameter. It should pass from the center. You can see if it is passing from the center, it is a chord also and it is diameter also. And diameter is the longest chord of the circle. Now what is called arc? A part of the circumference of a circle. If we take this much part on the circle circumference, so it is called arc. Now let us see the relation between the radius and the diameter that we already know. Let us revise this concept. The length of the diameter is twice that of the radius of the circle. It means that diameter is always double of radius and radius is always half of diameter. So we can write diameter is equals to 2 into radius, or radius is equals to diameter divided by 2.